All right, welcome to the channel, everybody. I am Aesop Grim, and we're back in WoW as I am dipping my toes back into this world for the first time in quite a while, 14 years. First things first, I really like the concept of the different key bindings that I was using from the dungeon coach, but after playing quite a bit for about 3 days now, I think that I'm starting to be able to tell that this will give my pinky problems after a little while. I just don't think that my hand is quite big enough for me to span the left side of that keyboard enough to make it relaxing. It's actually pushing my finger strength, I guess, a little bit, and so over time I think that would cause maybe some carpal tunnel issues. I don't know that for sure, I just kind of have a feeling, and usually in these areas I feel like you should go with your instincts. So I have remapped back to a WSAD format, and I'm going to try that out during this episode. I'll have to relearn how I've got everything set up, and maybe I would like to eventually get back to the idea of having a concept-driven thing where all of my characters on Q and Shift Q, for example, had interrupts, and all of them had their primary offense on E and Shift E, but for right now, I'm not doing that. I just set it up for the hunter, and I'm going to try and run with this. And so we are going to complete this quest right here, Grith Thurden. This is just simply bring the honorary picks to Grith Thurden and Ironforge, and then he's going to send us back into Loch Modan.
Look, the Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy-peaked griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
You have to get these to Thelsamar, eh? That won't be a problem. As long as you've already been to Thelsamar and spoken to Thorgrim Borrelson, then you can take one of my griffins back to him.
For a small fee, you can buy a griffin ride to Thelsamar, as long as you've already been there. Griffins will only fly you to places you've already been, so be sure to speak with every griffin master you see, so you can fly to him later. You've already been to Thorgrim, the griffin master of Thelsamar, so now you can return to him. And once in Thelsamar, you can deliver the picks to Brockstone Seeker. Speak with me when you're ready to go.
All right. I am enjoying that voiceover thing. It's just kind of neat, you know. But we'll be questing. Now we have a quest that will take us into Stormwind. It's this one right here. So the idea that I have in mind is to quest in Loch Modan until we reach a point that the quests we're too underleveled to be gaining good XP per hour. That'll be a judgment call, but that's the idea, is that at that point in time, we would dip out of Loch Modan for a moment and go to human lands and start grinding in those areas. I have rebound my mouse wheel keys so that shift mouse wheel up and mouse wheel down is what allows me to zoom in and out of my character. And regular mouse wheel up, also shift mouse button press is now my auto run. And the regular mouse wheel down, mouse wheel up, I think I'm going to try and take the dungeon coach's advice and make those movement keys. If I come across any abilities like that for the hunter. I just had to adjust my chat windows a little bit, so that's why you probably lost game audio there. Actually, you may not have, because I'm not doing display capture, I'm doing game capture. So anyway, we need to go visit that professor or teacher and turn in this mining pick quest. I don't remember if he's in here or the one to the left. Looks like he's to the left.
Prospector Ironband is heading an excavation of ancient ruins east of the lake. His progress has been slow lately, especially considering all the supplies we've sent him. Ironband's a stout, honest dwarf who values results, which
tough.
has me worried that forces are at work against him. Go to Ironband's excavation and speak with Magmar Fellhugh. He manages the details of the site and will know why there's a slowdown. To get to the excavation site,
that for right
go
now.
around the southern tip of the lake, then head east.
See you soon.
You brought the picks? Great. I'll get these to my mining students. I'm sure they're eager to use them on the ore deposits of Loch Modan. Thank you for your help, adventurer. I am in your debt, but I hope this money will at least cover your travel costs.
It looks like there's 2 quests here, but I don't think so. I think it's just the one guy. Okay, we're going to kill some boars, I think. Boar intestines, yeah, we're going the right direction. Okay, shift. Mouse click. Okay, so now begins the testing of new key bindings. That volume seems pretty loud in my... Oh, it's because I had my volume up. There we go. That's right. I recently, like, not too awful long ago, did some versions of a song that I like, and I was listening to it on my headphones. I did like a little music video for it, Peter Pan stuff, and personally I just really like how it turned out, so I bring it up every now and I listen to it, but I crank the volume up a little bit. I think we can take both of them. My board's doing pretty good. Yeah, look at the health on the board. He's at 97%. So it's a big difference to have him leveled up to my... Where is he at now? He's 1 level behind me. Let's go ahead and bring up beast tracking. I need to look around here. I've only... in practice, like as I practiced for this online stream, I only touched into this area a little bit. So for most of this area, it's been 14 years. Minimum, really, because I had max level characters. I was probably in other zones for a couple of years, you know? I don't know. Well, I did like to level. Oh, but I played Horde. Yeah, I played exclusively Horde, so I don't know how long it's been since I've been in Loch Modan. It's pretty. What a huge lake. I mean, I think it's huge. It's not like Lake Michigan or anything, but it's big. What's this guy? Do I need anything? Yeah. I need boar meat. Or bear meat. See the growl hooked him. I've played a little bit offline, but since between yesterday and today, and I've noticed that his growl is really grabbing everything. Oh, we're out of range. Man, Hunter hits like a truck. This is just such a good leveling character, and that's why I took him, even though I'm really strongly intrigued by the priest. I just felt like for the, well, I talked about it yesterday, but I'm going to talk about it some more. I felt like for the purposes of what I'm doing, the Hunter really is the right answer. We're in difficult territory. All the yellow bars are disappearing. Where's here we go. I got turned around. I could really use more bag space. But I'm pretty broke. And bags are expensive. Alright, we need to sell and repair. Oh, look at that tiger, man. What a great... Look how vibrant the colors are. That's coming from the graphics add-on that I'm using. And the shadows, too. You see how the dynamic shadows were rolling on and off the cat? So, yeah, you know, it looks good. I'm having fun with it. I did start a priest on, like, the WoW retail today to kind of toy around with it, and there is a stark difference in the newer game, of course, looks much better, but this game is holding up pretty well, I think, whenever you really push what you can in the graphics department. I'm looking for that repair. Is this him? Yeah.
What can I get for you today?
Okay, oh, we're gonna need shot also. Let's sell this. This is a quest item. This is not. This is not. We can sell this. Chunk of boar meat. Tough jerky, I don't think I need, because we're starting to really load up on our own cooking ability. Let's find a fire.
Keep your feet on the ground.
And see if I can cook up some more of that meat. This must be the end. Yep. So we should find a fire in here. Look at how warm, like the environments are very inviting. The art style of World of Warcraft really, it's not something I would normally opt for, but I found that it really kind of captivated me. I was a little surprised. Let's see, cooking. And it still has that impact on me. Okay, so I'm gonna sell this stuff right here, the boar ribs. I notice my pet is pretty doggone happy, and he's been that way for a long time, so I'm not having to feed him a tremendous amount. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this charred wolf meat. And 61 health. It just does health. This one does the same, but you cannot get well fed. Okay. So I guess we'll keep these two. I'll sell this. We need a general supplies. person. Where am I going to find general supplies at? Because that's where I'm going to get my shot. Stable master, metalsmith, herbalism, tailoring. Who do we have down here? No vendors. Mining, Explorers League. No. Mining supplies. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Stable master. Boy, I'm not seeing a general merchant. Do I have that available on tracking? Food and drink, ammunition. Let's try and take everything else off for right now. General supplies, Yanni. Yanni, is that up by the Griffin? It's really close to me. I think he is up by the Griffin, actually. No. No, he is not. He must be inside the inn. I can see the nameplate.
I've the finest wares in the land.
Oh, we got heavy shot now. That's a difference. There we go. Okay, 1,000.
Safe travels.
We're going to go ahead and finish out that 364 we've already got on hand, because we're blasting people as it is. I don't want to waste the money. Okay. Bring repair back in. Flight master, class, and profession trainers, and I think that was everything. Okay. Back at it. Currently I'm at 5,000 XP per hour. Level 11 spider. Well, so far, even though I totally remapped everything, it feels pretty natural. Oh, that's right. I need to show you guys. Oh my gosh, are we even taking advantage of it? Yes, we are. Okay, I've got something else on my mind. I need to take care of that first. Right click, open up, Theatrics, go to Manage Buffs. I need to pull this guy back up here because I learned that this list can get huge. Pretty big. I want to bring the scaling down to 60. Now, it doesn't typically do that unless you're in a raid, but I want to be used to looking at the same place all the time. Okay. I put in hunter talents. So we're at 4 out of 5 here. While aspect of the hawk or dragon hawk is active, all normal ranged attacks have a 10% chance of increasing ranged attack speed by 12% for 12 seconds. So that's helping. Oh, I didn't need to hit him, did I? Oh, he might have miner's gear. Nope, he didn't. Another bear. Let's stick with one quest at a time. Bag space kind of necessitates that. So from this quest, I've gotten the 3 spider ichor. I've got 1 of 3 on the bear. I haven't gotten any boar intestines yet.
Inventory is full.
Already, huh?
I can't carry anymore.
That's gonna cut into my money-making capability. Because I can't skin.
Inventory is full.
Okay, we need these intestines. So, let's get rid of the cloth. I don't need spiders. Of 3, okay. Closing in on it. Okay. Got a bunch of boars out here. Oh, as a reminder,
Inventory is full.
I am following the Icy Veins Beast Mastery guide when it comes to my talent spec. And, you know, I need to find that page again and bookmark it because there's a bunch of variations of their guide and only one of them has the talent where it has the scale on it that you can, it'll tell you what, by level, what points you should be taking.
I can't carry anymore.
There's that bound and gagged advertisement again. Man, this drop rate's kind of bad. The only honest recruitment ad I've seen from you. Oh, man. I tried looking up this Woodston thing. I couldn't find anything on it. I guess we'll check the other side of the town. It's going to take me a while to get used to shift mouse button click to auto run. That seems to be about the only thing I'm struggling with this though so far. Oh, this is a level 15 boar. He's 2 levels above us and look at how bad we're mowing him down. I do need bear meat still. Hey, Luis. You know, I've never seen this game. I heard a lot about it, but never seen. Funny, the like button here works okay. Oh, nice. Nice. You're, that's on YouTube, right? Yeah, this game can be a lot of fun to play. I quit a long time ago because I'd gotten burned out on the game, but I'm almost, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any almost about it. I'm surprised enjoying it, because my impression was that WoW got worse after the expansions, and they started to kind of cater to a wider and wider audience. Mostly it seemed to me to be focusing on younger and younger kids, which means that they had to simplify it, and the game just seemed to get so casual that it was almost a totally different game, and it felt like a walk in the park, you know. Now, I mean, I say that tongue-in-cheek. I mean, for the content that I was doing, I was still not a very good player, and I hadn't seen very much raid or what's called end-game content at all. And the content I had seen, me and my guild were not good enough to defeat it. So I don't know how to put that, how to really adequately describe what I'm talking about here, because on the one hand, the game was too hard for me. But that was the end game stuff, the raid game. When it came to doing like 5-man dungeons and lower level raids maybe, and the leveling experience and stuff, like all of that stuff seemed like it had been, the word that I would use is dumbed down. That's how I thought of it at the time. So I didn't even take a glance at it for a really long time, because that's what my impression was, that World of Warcraft was for little kids, you know, and parents that were playing with their little kids, and stuff like that, that kind of a thing. So whenever I loaded it back up and kind of just dipped into it to see what it was like, I was a little stunned that I was enjoying it again. So we'll see how long it lasts.
What can I get for you today?
Trust me, it seems a lot harder than it looks, but... I've never known someone to take much interest in the making of sausages, but I'll give you the recipe just in case. Here you go. Mind you eat them fresh.
I've been reading the forums, and there's about, you know, I guess just as much frustration as ever. And there are downsides to the game and stuff like that, but that's kind of the nature of online games. I read one thing today by a guy that pretty much exactly described where I was at the moment. He said he was just really tired of how, I guess, easy and simplified, and, well, I don't know. Without going into a lengthy explanation, it's hard to describe all the things he was talking about. But basically, things change with online MMOs from patch to patch. And that's a strategy. To me, it makes sense. It's a strategy used to try and keep everybody happy. So from patch to patch to patch, you never know which class is going to get nerfed and which one's going to get buffed. And the whole reason that that's required is that it's just darn near impossible to truly balance an MMO. So the next best thing then is to cycle who's powerful and who's not. But man, if you play a whole, you know, I guess 6 months to a year being on top of the damage boards, and then all of a sudden you get nerfed into the ground, it's going to upset you. So the long story short, I guess, is that this guy was thinking to himself, man, I think I want to get away from MMOs and I want to go play single player games. And that is exactly how I felt. Oh, I forgot to turn these quests in. That's exactly how I felt. And that's what I did. I already was playing World of Warcraft like a single player game quite a lot anyway. World of Warcraft was being used for some of the same things that I use for Destiny 2 for now. Like, I play Destiny 2 as something I can do mindlessly while I listen to podcasts in the background. You know, just something to entertain me a little bit. I'm not a serious Destiny 2 player. Where do I turn these things in at? And for me. But what it does is it kind of, I hesitate to use the word therapeutic, but I can't think of another word. It puts me in a good mood. It calms. It's calming, and that's how WoW was for me. So whenever I got tired of all the MMO stuff, I just switched to single player games. All right. Oh, I'm a knucklehead. See, I have a hard time. Sometimes I can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. I turned that quest in already. Now, here, the Thelsamar blood sausages. What does she want me to do? Bring 12 tunnel rat ears. Okay, so I haven't even started that yet. Well, it says I'm complete. 2 mountaineer. Oh, did she give them to me? Did she cook those up? I need 60 level cooking here. Blood sausage. Okay, well, you know what? We need to go sell. I don't know what I'm doing here. I got to talking and I'm not even sure what I've done. This is just normal for me. We have seen good graphics. What about good story? Yeah. There's a lot of lore. When we start to be good at one game, other games take a new perspective. Yeah, that's a good point, Luis. That's really well said. There is a lot of lore, a lot of background story to this game, Luis. They've been working on this since, I think, 1996. Before there was anything like World of Warcraft, there was just Warcraft. And those were video games. Those were single-player, campaign-based video games, and they had Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to sell these. And then World of Warcraft came out and just built off of that universe. So the game itself throws you into a world that has a lot of backstory to it. The quests are really well written. With Wrath of the Lich King, which is what I'm playing, but I'm not to that zone yet, they introduced a more story-driven campaign. So we have that to look forward to. But even before we get there, even when we're in the very beginning lands like we are right now, you can go onto YouTube and look up Warcraft or World of Warcraft lore, and you can actually go to sleep to that stuff. There are videos out there people have done that are 4.5 hours long, and they're not even telling you everything. They're just telling you what you need to know for like the current iteration of World of Warcraft. So there is a lot of story available. Tunnel rat ear. Okay, so I need to go west. Here, let me do something here. I think I'm going to go up here to movement keys, and my auto run, I'm going to send that back to middle mouse. Bar 1 button 4 is going to be shift middle mouse. Before open world. Yeah, I think it was 96 when Warcraft 1 came out. Bunch of backstory. Let's knock this guy out. Tomorrow's Elden Ring episode, Luis, is gonna be pretty neat. I think you'll like it. There's a major boss. And that's what the whole episode centers around. I don't want to spoil it for you, so I won't say which boss. Oh, and I saw that there's some more info that came out recently on Elden Ring DLC. And they're saying that it's still quite a ways away from release, but B, they are anticipating it's going to be it's going to have a lot of content. A lot. Let's see, where's my heal pet? I don't have that yet. Let's see if I can live without my pet, because he's gonna die. Or I can revive him. How do I revive? Revive pet. Yeah, that should have been it. Right now, this is practice for me. I'm just seeing how. There we go. Oh, he's almost dead. That was wasted. Oh, I didn't realize I was that low on health. That's just my bad. So that's what I mean by, like, that was good practice for me. Those are just things that I need to learn how to manage with my hunter. There's not too many moments when you're leveling with a hunter that you get into a situation where you got to be able to think on your feet and use your abilities. And I did pretty bad here. But when those opportunities come, you got to take advantage of them to practice. Okay, so resurrect. Maybe call them. There we go. And let's feed them. Okay, so I thought that I had heal pet. Let me check my spell book. Tame, revive, mend. Yeah. Okay, I accidentally took that off because I redid my key bindings. And I think I just accidentally removed that and didn't bring it back. So I have to think to myself, where do I want mend pet to go? How about what does shift? That looks like shift button 3, but that is not what that means. Let me check it out. Is there anything else I'm missing? Revive, tame, arcane 2, concussive, distracting. I have distracting on there. Yes, I do. Not that I really ever use it. I've meant pet. What about survival? Wing clip. Wing clip is on there. Okay. Okay. Escape. Options. Oh, that's that shift middle mouse button. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. That should work pretty good, actually. Replay, I'm through Nova Prospect, just reunited with Alex. Is that Half-Life? Nova Prospect. I don't recognize these words. That name Alex makes me think Half-Life maybe, but I'm not really sure. I'm not placing it, Luis. I might be just overlooking something and airbraining it. Okay. I need to reactivate my aspect. We can go ahead and track humanoids. Let's loot while we can before these bodies disappear. My pet should be able to handle that guy with no problem. I have no tunnel rat ears. Am I in the right spot? It is up this way a little bit more. Half-Life 2. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I never played it. I heard it was good. Well, let's take this guy out first. Whoops.
Inventory is full.
Okay, I want to take this guy out. I've gotten one ear. So we'll have inventory space for that. Now I want to see how much I can... This could be a challenge. Shift A. Mend pet. Oh, I missed my wing clip. Mend pet again. Okay, that went better. It's not great, but...
I can't carry anymore.
We want the green, it'll sell well. So I'll ditch the cloth. We're getting down to the last of our light shot, and then we will be loading heavy shot, so that'll increase our damage.
Inventory is full.
Okay, so we're level 14 now. That means with new abilities.
I can't carry anymore.
To train.
Inventory is full.
You can only go that path, no open world. For Half-Life 2? Yeah, I could see that being the case. Okay, I've only got 2 of 12 ears.
I can't carry anymore.
So it's taken a lot of kills. There's another one. Okay, 3 of 12. Any secrets in here? Any loot for us to grab? There is not. But we cleared out that whole camp. And the boar is also level 14 now, so that's worked out really well.
Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore.
Okay, is there anywhere else on the map? Yeah. Just continuing down this line here, it looks like they got several camps. Open world is an achievement. So like you beat the game once and then you can do open world? Inventory is full, yeah.
Inventory is full.
That thing said 255% for something. I wonder if those are my threat numbers jumping up. I need my mana to recharge. Because this is going to be another big fight, I think. Alright, we're just gonna go. And you notice I'm not using my full shot rotation. Okay, I wing clipped that guy, which should slow him down. I want to go after this target here and see how much poison my my serpent sting does. Will it kill it? Will it kill him by itself? It got him running. There we go. Okay. So that was just practice by me at target management. I really, you know what I failed at? I didn't look at my pet's health.
Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore.
Okay, 4 of 12. Okay, watch right here. 61%. I'm not quite sure what that is. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to look at that number and then
Inventory is full.
I want to try and look down here and see if it's telling me threat. $225, 26% threat. Yes. Yes, that is what that number is. Okay. That's useful because it'll tell me whether I'm going to rip him off of my tank. Because that's what will happen whenever my threat gets higher than what my tank is giving. Then that's when they come after me. So when he growls, it's knocking my threat down. The whole thing is about perception, about who the mob perceives to be the most dangerous. And tanks have these abilities right here that produce threat. They're not actually hard hitting like my abilities are. It's faking the enemy out, making them think that that's the greatest threat. What's going on here? I have done something. Well, I can't fire my... I'm out of ammo maybe. I bet that's what it is. Yes. Okay, time to load our new ammo. Oh, I can't use it. What? Why not? Projectile adds 3.5. What if I right-click it? No? Oh, there it went. Whenever I right-clicked it, it loaded.
Inventory is full.
Okay. 60%, 42%. Okay. We're at 7 of 12 on the ears. So I don't even need a UI for that, an add-on. I think that's just the Blizzard UI telling me what my threat is. That'll be helpful if I end up raiding with this character. I would like to do some raiding at least because that's part of experiencing the content that I missed. But that is what we would call end game. And that's where I would really need to be part of a guild in all likelihood. Okay, we're going to go back this way. So that's why I say I'll cross that bridge when I get to it as to whether or not I'm going to really try to pursue that. Or if I'm going to go ahead and jump right over to WoW Retail and start the second phase of this whole chronological order content operation that I'm unfolding. Oh yeah, we're certainly hitting harder. He didn't last long.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full. Carry anymore.
8 of 12. %, threat, 54, 45. So I think I'm understanding that correctly. My pet is knocking my threat down. My pet is actually taking over threat. He's producing threat. And so, again, from the mob's perspective, my threat in relation to my pet is why those numbers are dropping from 255% to 69%, 46. It's because my pet is building threat. Whoops. Let's go ahead and mend. Oh, darn it. I was just about to... Yeah, that was too many for me to be... Hunters are not built to sit there and take sustained damage. Okay. Where's my whistle? There it is. Okay, now I'm gonna have to eat some food. As long as I eat this for 10 seconds, I should get the well-fed buff. And I got it. And we need to activate aspect of the hawk. And then go after these guys again. Oh, shoot. Get a viper sting on him. Darn it. Get over here, pet. We live. I think I've got a poison on me. Yes, I do.
Inventory is full. Can't carry any more. Inventory is full.
All right, we're getting close now.
Can't carry any more.
one more. One more ear.
Inventory
Ah,
is...
there we go.
I can't carry anymore.
All right, cool. Filthy Paws. I'm surprised. Let's see, where would that be at? Let's check the map. Filthy Paws. All the way over here? No. Over here. Okay. This is a tough area. I think I could handle this. So we'll go check that out. But we'll turn this quest in first. And then I think after that we will probably be headed towards Stormwind and the human lands. And that should be fun. The starting human land, we're going to be over leveled for that, but I don't know if it's going to be Westfall or Dusk something, Duskland, but I'm kind of hoping it's Duskland that we can go to, because that's a neat questing area. It's got kind of a haunted Halloween sort of feel, which isn't the best match for where the current season that we're in, but it's a well done zone. And for me, as a returning WoW player, it's going to have some serious nostalgia vibes. Even though I played mostly as Horde, but when I first started playing World of Warcraft, I started out as Alliance. So that was my first experience, and I played all kinds. I played humans and night elves. I didn't really play dwarves. This guy, I think this question mark here, patrols. Is it this dude?
Well met.
No. Yeah, here he is.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
When I asked for those ears, I didn't realize they'd smell so bad. Here's your reward, adventurer. Well done.
That's an upgrade. Okay, let's go sell and repair. I don't think you repair. There should be a mining guy. Yeah, this dude right here. Metalsmith.
What can I do for you?
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and... What's it require? Bear meat, boar intestine, spider core. I think I'm gonna sell this. Just to clear up the space.
Be good.
Alright, I'm up to 45 silver. So maybe we're starting to make money a little bit, real slowly. And you can see there's a quest giver right here. We're probably going to bypass that. We're just going to try and get over to here. And we got to go cross country. We're apparently in rough country here. It's not a really well-developed area. There's not roads all over the place. So we actually got to go through the wilds. And hopefully, which is that's what we're suited to as a hunter. But hopefully we don't run into areas where we're badly out-leveled by the surrounding wildlife. The loot stays there for a period of time, Luis, and eventually it disappears so that the bodies can respawn, which is important when you're playing an MMO because other players are waiting, especially if you're on a really busy server. We're on a medium population server here, and I don't know what things look like these days for World of Warcraft, but whenever I was playing, you could, let's say you needed to you had a quest that you had to kill these guys. You could be just sitting here by this tree, hanging out, and waiting for 10 or 15 minutes for a party of people to get done, so that you would have a chance at the boars, to be able to kill the boars and get your stuff. I mean, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, that's a little bit dramatic. It felt like it. It felt longer than what it was. But that's because there were so many people on the server, you know? And they must still have servers that are like that, because there are some servers that are listed as full. And what that means is that there are so many people playing on that server that if you go to log in, you might be put into a waiting queue until somebody logs off, because the server is at its capacity. So they still have a number of servers that are listed as under that status. Man, we hit hard. Still got a little ways to go. Mountain buzzard. Okay, so this is the excavation site, and they did have a couple quest givers here, which I was going to bypass because the one quest back in town that brought us to here was level 18. So my assumption is that this will be higher level than what we want to tangle with. But for nostalgia purposes, I want to check this place out. I haven't been here in a really long time. Trolls, level 18 trolls, okay. Level 17. I remember, I'm having a hard time remembering details, but I remember dying here. Of course, that was WoW Classic, which was, I would say infinitely more difficult. I don't know, maybe infinitely is a little bit overstating it. But it was clear-cut, more difficult than current WoW. We are somewhere in between with Wrath of the Lich King Classic. It's like a halfway point between retail WoW and classic WoW. Oh, doggone it. Might as well preemptively get this guy. Oh, a little green item. Can we use that? No. That's too bad. Okay, that's the back side of the excavation site. We should be going, I think, this way. Oh, not quite, not quite. Let's clear this guy out of the way. Oh, darn. Okay, I've already committed. I could pull him off, but I'm not going to. This is a really bad setup for my pet. Oh, we are tearing the crap out of him. Hunter for the win, man. Dang, we took down a silver elite +1. 23 armor. Yeah, no thanks. Actually, I probably should put these on. The plus spirit will help with mana regen. We'll replace them when we come up with something. A leather item. See, this is kind of why I took Hunter. You just... That pet, especially when you go Beast Mastery, is like having a friend playing with you as a protection warrior. And so you could get away with things that other characters just can't. This should be the location. It is. Okay. Yes, Luis. You can team up. That's what makes it an MMO. This is a massively multiplayer online game. So you can join guilds with hundreds or 50s of people. Like a large guild will be 150 to 200 people. These days, I'm pretty sure back in the day, you used to have 300 people guilds. I gotta find out how to... I think I remember having this same problem whenever I used to play. Finding my way in. Here it is. So this looks like night elves. No, it's a little bit of everybody.
What's on your mind? Safe travels.
Hunter trainer, we need that.
What can I do for ye?
See, look how cool dwarves look, man. That's why I went ahead and went with this guy. Well, that's part of why. Eagle eye, what's that? This is so that we can see further. I don't think I ever used this. Eye of the Beast. Take direct control of your pet and see through its eyes for 1 minute. That's pretty cool. Scare Beast. scares a beast, causing it to run in fear for up to 10 seconds. Damage caused may interrupt the effect. Only one beast can be feared at a time. Okay, so we're going to train all.
Very good.
And so to let you know, Luis, in case you're asking about that and it's like intriguing to you because you've never played the game or really watched it being played, this is a subscription-based game. It'll cost you $15 a month. I'm not sure what that translates to in euro. It'll be probably 17 something euro. And they do have servers in Europe. But it is designed, the whole purpose that it revolves around is for you to be able to play with friends or for you to meet people online on your server and become friends. And then you guys, you form parties together and you go do dungeons and then you join guilds together and you do what's called raids. And those are really difficult dungeons. You help each other. You have professions in this game. So one of your friends might be a leather maker and you do enchanting, and so he'll make you leather armor and then you can enchant his armor and your own armor, and everybody kind of fills different roles for each other, and so the whole thing it really revolves around teamwork. I tend to play it as a single player game, but that's because I'm a recluse. So most people play this very, very socially. And if you look down here, you see people. See this LF, that means looking for. So this person is looking for help with these quests. They want somebody to come. Maybe somebody else out there has these quests also and they can't do it on their own. That's called soloing. They can't solo it. So they see him advertising this and they're like, yeah, I need those quests also. Also, you have the ability to share. So there may be somebody out there who knows, okay, well, I'm level 63, so these quests will help me with XP. They can join him and he can share those two quests with them and then they can go do it together. So that's kind of the whole idea behind it. Let's see. Let's pop open the spell book, find my new stuff. I am working with rank 2 Serpentine. Yes. Distracting, Arcane. Eagle Eye. I just never ever use that. I'll put it down here somewhere. We'll put it right there. So I have access to it. Same with Eyes of the Beast. That one sometimes I do use because you can take control of your pet. And you can run your pet around and do some scouting and stuff. Here's Scare Beast. I want that. I think I want that on Shift button 5. Because that's kind of what we call an oh shit button. Like when things go really wrong and you're getting swarmed, you know, okay, I need to fear something off of me, buy myself time. You need those things to be on buttons that you can easily reach. Apologize to chat. In the
Here at the
future,
Fast Rider
I
Lodge,
don't
we prize
normally
hunting
curse.
skills above all else. Wish to gain my approval? You'll have to earn it. You look up to the challenge, lad. Many a hunter is attracted to Loch Modan to hunt our famous crocs. There are always merchants who seek out crocolisk skins for clothing items or armor, and there are also some who enjoy the taste of their meat. We do some trade in this, but not a huge amount, as the crocolisks are ferocious and have entrenched themselves on the islands in the Loch. But don't let me dissuade you. It's quite an experience, wrestling with the jaws of the beasts. Why, this one time...
Okay.
Off with you.
So I was just saying, sorry to anybody watching this that you're used to my channel being pretty clean, but streaming is a little bit different, and that's what they call them. If I had it to do over again, I would have said, oh crap. But anyway.
Think you can match wits with Daryl the Bold, huh? I should think not. Of course, you're more than welcome to try. Here's a challenge that should prove to be above your abilities, so Don't feel too bad if you can't face up to it. A flock of buzzards has nested here in Loch Modan. Why don't you try to take down some of the beasts? Tell you what, if you meet my challenge in 15 minutes, I'll give you my bow or gun. It seems you haven't much to lose anyways.
Oh, all right. So 6 mountain buzzards. We get 15 minutes to do that. This gun would be a really big upgrade in DPS. That's a big jump. So we got to kill 6 of them. Mountain
See you
buzzards.
around.
Let's do it. It's rated as level 16, so yeah, we're getting quests that are a little bit over my level. Now, as a hunter, I guess a lot of times that don't really matter, but I think it's about time that we head to Stormwind. We're going to do some of this stuff real quick here, some of these quests, but then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. That's one. Two. Uh-oh. I just threw Mid Pet out there, so to heal him up, that's 4 of 6. Let's switch to beast tracking. Where are you at? Right there. Got a couple bears. Here we go. Buzzard. Think I was at 4. I'm looking forward to getting that gun. Okay, miner's gear was around here somewhere, and crocolisk hunting. We will probably try and do that, and then once those 3 quests are finished, I think we will head to Stormwind. And that's fun. There's like, we'll go to Ironforge, and there's, because humans and dwarves have had good relations with each other for a really long time, there's a tunnel, like a subway. In America, we would call it a subway. And it's underground, and it goes through a lake, and you travel on this thing. It connects the human capital of Stormwind to the dwarven capital of Ironforge.
What, success? Take it from me, Adventurarama. You don't let it get to your head. I mean, any unshaven boy with a bow could have killed such small specimens. And I hope you don't enjoy killing the buzzard so much, yes? We wouldn't want them to become extinct. Well, never let it be said that Daryl the Bold would not hold to his word. Adventurer Wrath, is it? I can tell you're bursting with pride over completing the first test, HM. As I told you before, it's no large feat. You should try your hand at boar hunting. Trust me, this is no Coldridge Valley boar hunt, so you'd best have a care with them. I'll give you just 12 minutes this time. Don't feel bad if you fail. I'd give you the shirt off my back if you succeeded. Have I ever related to you the story of how I received my famous scar? No, it was 2 years ago.
Oh, it's another timed thing. Darn it. Well, I was gonna... Let's... Hold on. We're gonna abandon that one, I think. Because... I want to kind of get through these other ones, so... Oh, I was totally wrong. That's where miner's gear is at. I didn't even need to come out here. I saw this cluster of stuff and was thinking that I was seeing stuff like this. Okay, well, let's go down and knock out these crocolisks, and then we'll head back. We should be done here pretty quick. And on our way to... not done with the stream, but done with these quests in Loch Modan, and then we're going to head to human lands, because I believe... Now, I'm making about 11,000 XP per hour right now. But I'm thinking I can do better down in the human lands. And I've already got a quest to take me there, so... Here's the boar that we would be... Well, no. I think we were supposed to go after Elder. Anyway. Oh, wait, is that a crocolisk? No. Where am I at? There I am. Okay. We're getting close. Get to the edge of the lake, we should start seeing crocodiles. I remember fighting these I remember doing this quest now. You know, for the game being almost 20, I guess it is 20 years old. It looks pretty good since we're here.
As if crashing
I
into
think
the
I
Loch
said
wasn't
that
bad
earlier
enough,
today.
frogs from the nearby island attacked me and stole my tools and special Blastenheimer Blastenkapper explosives. With no gyrocopter and no explosives, the movement has no chance. Get my tools back and find my Blastenkapper explosives, adventurer, for no Marigan! Off and away!
No Marigan. Oh man, he's quick. Almost like real life. Alligators and crocodiles are a lot faster on land than you would expect them to be. And that's how you get got. I grew up in Florida, so... Thankfully, I never experienced that firsthand myself, but it's something that they taught us.
Inventory is full.
Yeah, that was quick. All right, so his stuff is right here. So that's why I took that quest. I figured, I didn't know that it was right there, but I kind of figured it would be, and we're already killing stuff in this area. Get him, Kingslayer.
I can't carry anymore.
Inventory is full.
Not bad. Oh, I got a... Did I swap that gun out? Oh, I didn't even swap it out. Hunting pants. 62. Oh, yeah, we're going to equip that. We get 3 stamina and intellect out of this. Yeah, that would be better than what I'm wearing. Even though it's cloth.
Carry anymore.
Don't I need that croc skin? No, I'm at 6 of 6. Okay, so I need crocolisk meat. I need 3 more. We should be able to find the gnome's tools around here. Oh, we got we got trolls. Yeesh. Okay, hold on. Let me figure this out. Okay, there's one over here.
Inventory is full.
Which one is firing at me? This one. Oh no. Okay, this is getting out of hand. Eventually we'll get an ability called Feign Death, which is awesome. You fake your own death, and the mobs buy it every single time. And so then they go back to attacking your pet. And it's on a cooldown, so you can't use it, you can't spam it. But it's a pretty powerful ability. Are we walking on water? Nope. that guy first. I'm up to 11.5K experience per hour. Oh! Reconnect. This may not be the best server for me. Normally your disconnects, especially if you're not on a full server, are because packet loss. Why can't I move? Options, combat, key bindings, movement keys, move forward.
Inventory is full.
Darn it. It doesn't look like my new bindings were saved.
Inventory is full.
We need to get this. So I have to go in and redo my bindings all over again. That's a little bit crappy.
Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore.
Okay. Let's go right here. Okay, options. So toggle auto run. Okay, that's correct. Interface. No. Camera. Zoom. In and out set to that. Okay, now bartender. This is Q. This is Shift Q. This was gosh, I'm gonna have to remember all this. Well, I know this was Shift middle mouse button. This is Shift A. Okay. And then this is mouse button 4. And this is Shift mouse button 4. I think I kept this as Shift S. And then key 1, key 2, key 3, and then mouse wheel up and mouse wheel down. Okay, so then over here was E and Shift E and Shift D, followed by G, and then mouse button 5, and Shift mouse button 5, and I think F. Whoops. Shift S. I think this was F, and then Shift F, and then C, and Shift C. T, T and Shift T, I think. So then under interface panel, character screen. I changed that to X. Okay, now log out to see if it'll save it. Hopefully it'll save it that way. Oh yeah, guys look. Well, I wouldn't say he's looking good. He looks like a clown. All of these colors clash, but he's in better stuff than what he starts with. All right, hopefully by doing that, my key bindings are now saved. Okay, so now I need something from over here. Oh, that's a lot. Oh boy, nope, bail out. I don't know if I'm gonna get away. Doggone it, man. I didn't know there were that many on that other side of that tent, man. That was a whole party of them. Okay, well, you know what? We're killing... I'm destroying my XP per hour. Well, it says I'm not. Doing 18,000 per, but I'm going to abandon that quest because I'm wanting to get south. I want to change up our scenery a little bit. So we're going to go here and go to Bingles and abandon that. And then that means, okay, so I think it already got rid of that piece that we found automatically from our bags. That's nice. And we need to finish up on the Crocs. We do walk across the water. As long as I don't look down. If I look down, then he'll dive. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, res the pet. And feed him. And I can eat also. Yeah, see right here, Luis, gonna form a 10-man for the weekly if anyone still needs it. So this person right here is trying to put together a 10-man group, a party, to do a weekly dungeon. I believe that that's what that's for. 10 man would be dungeon. 25, on the other hand, would be a raid. And you get, that's 25 people. So you can look up videos online. It'll give you a really good idea of how crazy things can get. Because you have to learn the mechanics of these fights. Okay, I need 2 more pieces of croc meat. There's 1, okay, nice. Oh, I don't have aspect. Hawk up, there we go. There's the last piece. Actually, what I want to do is roll right over to this area here. And get that quest done. Sometimes there's treasure down there. Holy smokes, what is that? That's like a Loch Ness monster. Oh yeah, Threshodons. I forgot about them. Okay, I'm headed in the right direction. Oh, what? What level? Level 20. Ooh, we might get aggroed by it. The pet will save me. Ah, doggone it. Completely destroyed.
Inventory is full.
Alright, here's the silver string mine. Those cogs represent where we would find miner's gear. I don't know if it's going to be on these guys. Or if they're items that we have to loot. Do I have to get inside the mine or no? I assume I do. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, where do I run? You jerks. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, we're dying a lot. Dying a lot. It gives me a chance to read this a little bit more. Silverstream mine to the east ran dry long ago, converted by the Miners' League into a storage depot, but now kobolds have moved in, putting their filthy paws on good dwarven tools. We'll root out those vermin soon enough, but the League wants someone to get their gear out of the mine before we warriors tromp in there and break things. It'll be a tough delve. You might want cohorts at your side. It says it's ranked level 15. We do have to go inside the mine. Ah, shite. Where do I res that's safe? Nowhere, really. We're completely surrounded. F. All right. We're gonna have to thin this place out. Okay, I need to eat food. Okay, now we need to find the entrance to this mine. It looks like it's actually around this way. I'm not even... Well, I should loot. Yeah, because of this. You never know when you're going to come across stuff like that. I really should have turned in that croc quest. That was a mistake. I haven't seen the entrance yet. Might have been, I guess it was probably over there where I died, actually. Yeah, I think so. This is better than what I got? No. No, it is not. 1, 2, 3. Do I have to face them? I might be able to sneak by.
Inventory is full.
Right. So I'm gonna have to ditch stuff. Cracked bill.
Can't carry anymore.
Okay, it's
Inventory is full.
going pretty good right now.
Can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
Okay, we win. My guy feels like he's moving faster. All right, now we go turn in these 2 quests, and then we go to Stormwind. That took a lot more time than I was expecting. But we are doing pretty good on our XP per hour. This says that we'll gain another level in less than an hour. Okay, I think the guy's inside this tower. If I jump on tomorrow, and I probably will.
Talk to me.
Did you see a lot of kobolds in there? I can't wait for the order to clear them out of the mine. The thought of their grimy hands clawing around our mine makes my stomach rumble.
I wonder if I can sign up for Ultric Valley. Or if I'm too low level for that. I can't remember if they have tiered levels for... Ultric Valley is a PvP. It's like a mass PvP experience. And it's my favorite one because it's like a blend of PvE and PvP. One of my most epic moments in World of Warcraft, that's an archaic term for sure, that was developed through World of Warcraft. The term epic originated with this game. It was because you have tiers of loot. You have I don't have an example here, but maybe on my character I do. This right here, this is a gray item. That's the lowest tier of loot that you can get. This is a green item. When you start getting to greens, you're getting plus stats. Like, you're not just getting the armor, you're getting that +3 agility, +2 spirit. Then the tier above that, where you get improved stats and sometimes even abilities is blue items. And after blue items, you get purple items. And these are all, they have, so typically people refer to them by their colors, except for whenever it comes to purple. But the gray items are called common. And in World of Warcraft, the population tends to call that trash loot. Trash loot. The green items are called what? I don't remember what these are called. But everybody just calls it greens. Blue items, I believe, if I remember correctly, are called, those are rare items. That's the category they fit into. But everybody just says blue. And then purple items fall into the category of epic. And so World of Warcraft became so pervasively popular throughout the world that the term epic actually entered into normal slang conversation. And now it meant anything that you did that was amazing or awesome, or you had a really big moment in your life or something like that, or you saw an awesome movie, you said epic. That was epic, right? And it's an old term. I don't think the kids do that anymore. Because that term is 20 years old now. There's just too many bears here. We're going to thin the population of bears. But to continue that story, one of the most
Inventory is full.
Epic moments that I experienced in World of Warcraft was in Alterac Valley. I really like Alterac Valley. And I was in one where initially
I can't carry anymore.
my side, the Horde, we were so close. We blitzed them. We just were beating their behinds, man. And we almost had all of the objectives met. We were very close. We were on the last objective. But what happens is that because Alterac Valley can be long, typically 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, which is kind of long for a PvP match compared to the other PvP options. People leave and new people join. So we had one of those moments. It's kind of like at work whenever you have different shifts. And a bunch of really good Alliance players joined, and we lost a bunch of good Horde players, and they pushed us all the way back, and then they were on the brink of winning. And it kind of went on this seesaw thing where sometimes we were just dead even, other times one side was really closing in on the victory, but then you would have a roster rotation, right? And finally my side won, but it took 14 hours for me to secure that win. I played World of Warcraft for 14 hours in an Alterac Valley. And I finally got that win, and it was we were so close to losing it on a number of occasions, and then so close to winning it, and then we would get beat back, and Skyrim feeling, yeah, exactly. Except that World of Warcraft predates Skyrim, right? So, and that's why I'm confident that the term epic came from WoW, but that was I'll always remember that. It was a really good time. I really enjoyed that that whole event. Graphics and story, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you were in here whenever I was talking about this the other day, Luis, but there was a time that so many people were playing this game across the world that you had a whole, like a not insignificant number of Hollywood stars who were playing it. The game was just that, it was that pervasive that it made it to that level of people. And of course they would be anonymous, right? But they would talk about it in interviews, about how they had their character. So you never knew who you were playing with. There were so many people in the world playing this game that you could be teamed up with a really famous person and just not even know it, you know? I'm not one to really be, what do they call that? There's a word for it, star. Oh, I don't remember what it's called now, the word for it, because it never really applies to me. But some people, they get charmed. They love to read the stories about Hollywood stars, and they, you know, I guess maybe dream of maybe knowing somebody really famous. You have personalities out there that's their thing. I don't understand it because I don't tick that
Great
way.
to meet you.
But I've been around the block long enough now to realize that there are people who do. And so I'm not one of those types that really gets wowed by, oh, you know, I met this famous person and they gave me an autograph on my CDs, on the CD that I bought from them or something like that. But I just thought it was interesting though. Even not being that kind of a person, it wasn't lost on me about how many people must be playing this game for it to have reached that level and be quite popular with
You got my attention.
That level of
Safe travels.
A person that can go out and do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do it, you know, kind of thing.
Well now, these are excellent specimens you collected, adventurer. Good money for high quality materials, that's for sure. What can I do for ye?
What do we have coming up?
Off with you.
What can I do for ye?
Oh, it's not showing. No. This is the wrong.
Watch your back.
It's right here. Aspect of the cheetah. That's going to help us move faster. Immolation trap. That'll be our first trap, and it causes fire damage. Mongoose bite. Attack the enemy for 41 damage. 5-second cooldown. Raptor strike. A strong attack that increases melee damage by 11, 6-second cooldown. So I guess theoretically you would want to lead with Raptor Strike, which is going to give you a plus 11 to your melee damage, and then hit with Mongoose Bite. And it'll hit for more than that 41. And and we're going to get rank 3 Raptor Strike. That's at level 16, so we're on our way.
Well met.
Okay, so now what I can
See
do
you soon.
is activate my Soul Stone. Hey Mortada, how are you? That wasn't a good idea. Hunter is the easiest class to level up. Name your boar Theodore Herzl. Bro, you are boring. Okay. Well, thanks, bud. You have a good day. All right. So we're going to fly to Ironforge.
Mark my words, you won't find faster griffins anywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms than the ones right here in Thelsomar.
Luis, no, it's not stargazed. I know that star is in the word. Star something. Starstruck, I think, is the word I'm looking for. And there's a type of person out there that they're prone to that happening to them. So Mortada's comment about me being boring, actually, it's making me think, one of the things I really appreciate about this game was that the reason that I like to level up all the time, like I would just level characters 0 to 60, is because it's relaxing for me. And that's why this is a chill stream. It's casual, you know? And so, once more, just in case there's anybody, I don't know how many people on Rumble are listening in or anything, but the idea that I'm doing here is I haven't played this game for 14 years, and so I wanted to experience the content that has released between the time that I quit, which was really early in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, and now, because the game has changed radically. And I had to actually start looking up how to do that in a chronological order, because I guess the Shadowlands expansion really kind of destroyed that. It was a trade-off. It accomplishes something else. It allows you to level up. This is as I understand it. It allows you to level up in whatever expansion you want to level up in. But then the cost of that then was to lose the sense of chronological order, so they tried to fix that with Chromie, right? But the guide on how to accomplish this thing that I'm trying to accomplish suggested that I don't start with Chromie, because it was going to want me to do some things in Dragonflight first, and then Battle of Azeroth, I think, is where I would level up, and then I could use Chromie, or I don't know exactly how that works, but those were some of the things that I would need to do. And it said instead I should go to, we want to go to Tinkertown. I should go to Wrath of the Lich King Classic, level up to 80 in this game, experience all the end-game content that I wanted to, make a note of the zones that I leveled up in, and this would be a pre-Cataclysm Azeroth, and then go on to WoW retail servers, make a whole brand new character, and the article suggested I do the same race and same class, and level up through the same zones that I made notes of from Wrath of the Lich King Classic. so that I could see the difference between a pre-Cataclysm Azeroth and a post-Cataclysm Azeroth. And then once I got to about level 58 or 59, it wants me to, and I don't know if I'm going to do this actually, but it wants me to turn my experience off.
Can I help you?
And then start using, I don't want to talk to this guy. Then start using Chromie time. Okay, I think this is the tram. All right, Luis, take care, man. Oh, it's almost 11 p.m. over there, huh? Well, I will see you when I see you, and enjoy that Elden Ring episode tomorrow. That was a good time. I think you'll like it. Here we go. This is going to be my first time seeing the tram journey in at least 14 years. I was Horde, so it might be longer than that. We should go through a lake. Yeah, here it is. Nessie. This was not part of the original. It took them a long time before that got added in. Heck, the Burning Crusade might have been out already. Here we are in Stormwind. So I have a quest to turn in, and then I need to find out what zone I should go to.
You got my attention.
Ah, a request from one of the Stormpikes. That's a proud clan, full of quality dwarves. Rich ones too. Thank you, adventurer. I'll get to work on Mountaineer Stormpike's shield by the end of the day.
Be good.
50 quests completed. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and abandon this one. And then will my map tell me what level these zones are? Okay, 10 to 20 for Westfall. Duskwood is 18 to 30, so we're not quite there. We need to go to Westfall. Okay. Well, let's make that trip down to Westfall. And then I think I'll wrap this stream up for today. Where do I exit? Valley of Heroes? I don't think so. That's the King's Palace. So I wonder why Mortada wanted me to name my pet Theodore Herzl. I mean, I'm assuming there's like some inside, that's like a character in a popular TV show or something. I don't watch TV, so I wouldn't know. But I'll have to look that name up so I can get what there's probably a joke in there somewhere, like it's funny, you know. But I don't know who the character is. Get out of the way, you little rugrats. Dwarf coming through. People will probably be logging on here in about an hour. Which for me right now is not applicable because I'm just leveling. But if I ever get to the point where I'm wanting to do dungeons or raids or whatever, then that's going to be important to know. Yeah, the chat's starting to get more active. Man, I remember coming to this city for the first time and seeing this whole setup, and I thought that you could click on these. Yeah, you can. General Turalian, former lieutenant and Lord Andvan Lothar, Knight of the Silver Hand. Oh, former Lieutenant 2, Lord Andvan Lothar, Knight of the Silver Hand, High General of the Alliance expedition that marched into the Orc homeworld of Draenor, presumed deceased. Esserus Thar no Darador, by blood and honor we serve. You are the right hand of justice and virtue, old friend. Your name will be honored in our halls always. Lord Uther the Lightbringer, Knight of the Silver Hand. Uther is who trained Arthas. Yeah, I was just, this was kind of a really majestic... The first time I saw this, I was really impressed. It was a majestic feeling. All of these have nameplates that you can read about. And then, like I said the other day, I saw my server first Onyxia kill, which was the end game at the time. WoW didn't have anything else going. This was just a few months after its release. And they all got in formation. Like they had a double column, and they had their guys set to walk, and they all did it was like a Roman victory procession down this road and entered into Stormwind. And so I watched all of that, and that was, if I remember right, that was my whole first introduction to Stormwind. The whole reason that I saw them doing this was because I had a quest to come here to Stormwind. So speaking of the word epic, it was kind of an epic introduction to Stormwind. So the entire feel was pretty dramatic. Well, Defias. This is where I want to go. Okay, so follow the road and hang a right at Goldshire. Need DPS and tanks for TOGC. See, I don't even know what TOGC means. 10 man at 6 p.m. No heroics. Alright, these are all beginner level quests. I don't want those. I won't get any XP for them. Now the Portuguese spelling, when Luis said goodbye, he wrote ciao, and the Portuguese spelling of ciao is different than the Italian. I never actually knew that. Whenever I was in Portugal, I spoke with Portuguese people, but I didn't read Portuguese or write. So that is a new fact for me. I didn't know that. In Italy, ciao is spelled C-I-A-O. I think that's the Hogger quest. Yep. I can't pass that up. It's too iconic. We're gonna go do that. Oh, that's actually an upgrade for us. Heck yeah. So that should be out this way. Yeah, okay. Alright, where's homeboy at? Okay, he's a little further on. Ah, there he is. Thought he had some guards. I guess not. I guess not. Alright, well, we're going to go turn this in, and then I'm going to head to Westfall. XP bar says I'm about 16 minutes from a level up. Hold on. Thought I was supposed to turn it in here. Marshal Dugan. That's over at Goldshire. Well, I tell you what. We'll hand this in at Goldshire and save it in the Goldshire Inn. Oh, well, no, never mind. Because I'll probably be playing this character offline for a little bit later tonight. So I think I'll stick with my original idea and just go ahead and have it recorded on the stream, the entrance into Westfall. That's another place that I haven't been in forever and a day.
Well met. Be careful.
Ah, well done. I was starting to think no one would take down that monster. Here you are, adventurer. And thanks. That knoll was giving me a headache the size of Blackrock Spire. Good night.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lakeshire.
How are you?
Okay, so all this stuff. I can sell that also. Okay.
Safe travels.
All right, off to Westfall. Oh, I need, well, 500 is not a small amount, but we'll eventually, yeah, we'll need to be buying more heavy shot. So, I'll have to go into Westfall and find... If I remember correctly, it's actually a long trip down into the southern end of Westfall before you get to the village that you're gonna be able to set your Hearthstone to. So we may have quite the trip ahead of us, but I do want to get that done. I don't really know how long I will wind up playing this game for, but I know that there's a lot of stuff to go check out. There's character classes that I've never played. There's races. Well, I don't know if there's too many races that I'm interested in playing. But some of them I would be. Like, I want to check out the Vulpera. I'm not interested in the pandas. I'm not too interested in the werewolves either. But there's just a lot of stuff to take a look at. So I'll come back to get the... I might not come back. Those are low-level quests. We're just gonna press on. Moonbrook. I think Sentinel Hill is what I'm looking for. And it looks like it's down here. Hey Armstrong, how you doing, man? One more day left before the weekend. Okay, so I think if I recall correctly, we go around this bend and the village is kind of a straight shot. Yeah, I think that's... No, that's not it. That's just like a farmstead or something. Here we go, right here. So we'll get a new flight path. When Mists of Pandaria came out, all my friends that played the game wouldn't stop talking about their Panda Priest posse. There was 4 dudes all playing the expansion together, and they all rolled priests. Oh man, I bet that was something else. 4 priests together would be... Did they play on a PvP server? 'Cause that would be tough to take down. Let's find out what level this quest is.
The Defias front is constantly shifting. I've been following their movements for quite some time now. On a side note, I've ascertained that many members of the gang can be tracked by the red leather bandanas they wear. Bring me 15 of these bandanas and I'll see to it you are rewarded.
So we will get an upgrade here on the cloak. It's got +2 agility on it.
Light bless you.
And it's rated at level 15, so I don't know if this is going to be any quicker or better than Loch Modan, but it's a new zone that we can experience.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? Be careful.
And you can see they suffered some sort of disaster here. I don't know what it is. I don't remember. But there's a story to this this zone, and hopefully now that I have this AI voice add-on, we'll just listen to the quests, and it should tell us a little bit more story than what I would normally be getting, because I don't know anybody that has the patience to read every single quest text that they get. So I'm hoping that that's where the add-on really helps us out. I guess this would be a result of the first orc army coming through. Oh man, I just can't remember. I don't know exactly how the timeline works here. Well, this is our guy. And there's supposed to be a way for me to get him to brandish his gun, which we got that upgraded gun today, so that was a big deal. Let's see. Keybinds. It would be, I don't know, probably, I think interface. Character pane, skill pane, PV pane, rep pane, heirlooms, toy box. See, like glyphs. I don't know nothing about glyphs. That's something I don't recall being part of the game whenever I was playing. Let's see. Armstrong says, yeah, they loved PvP. They used to hang out in the wilderness in RuneScape. Nice. I need to rewatch the lore videos. I just finished the Ghosts books, so I need something else to hold my attention at work, lol. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I've been watching some lore videos for Warcraft also. Not super recently, but before I decided to go ahead and download this game, that was, I think, one of the things that got me into it. I was thinking about WoW, and I remember thinking to myself, like, why am I even continuing to think about, why does this game keep popping into my head? I quit for a reason. I was like mocking myself, you know? But then I couldn't stop thinking about it, and then I figured, okay, well, maybe I just kind of have a hankering for it. So I started listening to some lore videos while playing other games and thought maybe that'll get this bug out of my system. But all it did was entice me more. So then that's when I went ahead and downloaded the client. But I was listening to lore videos for a few days before downloading the client. There is supposed to be a button here that cycles through your different weapons when it comes to display. Maybe it's under miscellaneous. Dismount, toggle music sound. Nope. Well, I don't see it. It used to be I thought it was Control V or it was just V. But I think I remapped it. Yeah. Or it was X. Z. Oh, there we go. It's still mapped. There we go. Okay, now my big blunderbuss is out. All right, guys. Well, that's where we're going to go ahead and drop stream for today. And I will probably be back up tomorrow. Today I kind of came on a little bit early. But in all likelihood, I'll be on again tomorrow. So I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I will see you later. Let's go ahead and log out here and see what he looks like on character screen. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't say he looks good yet, but you can tell that he's acquired some gear, and we've been playing him for a little bit. We're really close to level 16. And so that means because it's an even level, we'll be able to train some more abilities. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And I will likely, if you guys drop by tomorrow, I'll likely see you then. Hasta luego.